Hello everybody, Rory here from Rad Gaming. Today I'm going to be showing you how to solo Triumph Fallen on U-turn. Now I don't have any skills enabled. In fact, I refunded my skills before this video for two reasons. One, it's extra proof that I'm not using skills. You can check for yourself, I don't have any. Refunded, right? And two, I wanted to reset my skills because I haven't used Scavenger yet. So after this video, I will be buying Scavenger. So, Golden Soldier is necessary. If you don't have Golden Soldier, this will be a lot more difficult. Soldier won't cut it. You can try with Cowboy, but it'll mean you have to have a lot of medics to survive, because we need something with flying detection. And yeah, Medic at max level has flying detection. But Medic has half the damage per second of Militant at max level. And Militant's alright for them. So you're going to need a lot of max medics if you want to survive. So we're going to go solo, and we're going to go Fallen. Right. So you have to be at least level 150 for this. I'm sure you can find another way around, right? And I know the vast majority of players aren't 150. But the second you get here, if you have Golden Soldier and you have Accelerator, it's pretty easy to get Medic and DJ Booth. Once you have Golden Soldier, Accelerator, Medic, Mercenary Base, and DJ Booth, you just have to find U-turn. I have VIP so I can choose it. And you can follow this guide to solo Fallen. First step is you want to put a Golden Soldier about here. This is a good spot. Right? So you press ready. You want to get it to level 1. So, for this mode, you want to have 13 level 1 Golden Soldiers by wave 11. And then you want to have 13 level 2 Golden Soldiers by wave 13, which is possible without skills, remember? Don't have skills. Because I showed you earlier, I don't have any. Right? So, we are going to start by playing a pretty simple game. You want to have a bunch of Golden Soldiers that just takes out the Horde. All the way up to wave 13. Pretty much, it's just that. So, you can skip the wave if you want a faster time, but you don't really need a faster time. You don't need to skip the wave ever, if you don't want to. So, if you don't feel safe doing that, you don't have to. You don't want any towers except for Golden Soldier until wave 14. All of your money will be going into Golden Soldiers. You could, if you wanted to, you could have a maxed out Medic. But that's not really gonna help you unless you leaked early game for some reason, which you won't here. So maybe if you placed it wrong, maybe you could have a Medic, but... Or maybe you wanted to just secure the tower position, I don't know. If you feel like it, you can place a Medic, but I don't recommend it. The reason we're bringing Accelerator is because we need a high damage tower to take out the Fallen King. Medic is for the unstunning ability, and also flying detection helps. So, you know, it's not great. Those flyings aren't easy to handle, and yeah, these Golden Soldiers have flying detection by default. Pretty good. So that's why I'm bringing these instead of Golden Scout. Or Cowboy, or whatever, Golden Cowboy even. But you probably could survive with something else, but you have to be careful. You'd have to have a lot of maxed out medics. Or something else with flying detection. Like, let's say you wanted to just skip wave 1 and do militants. It's a lot cheaper. I don't know if that'll work. Might try that, but I will try that, and if it works, I'll make a video on it. If you don't see a video from me in the next week, then just assume it doesn't work. The 50k gem grind, the 50k coin grind is easy once you have Accelerator. So if you can just save up enough hardcore gems to get Accelerator, you can basically just easily solo probably Molten, and then that way you can get Golden Soldier for Fallen. Always play on Friday, Saturday, Sundays if you want to get the most money and the most experience out of your time, because you get double XP on those days. It's Saturday here, so I am guessing a bonus. If you have VIP, you'll also get a little bit more XP, 25% more. It's additive though, not multiplicative, unfortunately, so you can't stack them. But you will get 125% extra XP. Not 150, but that's okay. So, also, if you are struggling to get Mercenary Base, just grind a bunch of casuals if you're low level and you want to get it. Because casual, you can literally solo casual with sniper. If you play on a map with a lot of cliff unit spaces, you can literally just solo with sniper. So, it's meant to be easy. Easy is so easy, you don't have to have experience, but as long as you're fairly good with placing and you know what upgrades to buy, which is just spam a bunch of level 2 snipers, then it should be fairly easy. So, the reason I'm bringing Mercenary Base is the Riot Guards at max level have a ton of HP, and they're amazing for Fallen King because it just gets rid of all the enemies. Just easy. It also gives a 10% strength buff, so you want to put them about here, and your accelerators up here. Okay, now I have a lot more than 13 of these because I got a bit distracted, but yeah, you need to have 23 if you want a maxed out loadout. So having 20 is pretty much just the same thing. I just got more by accident. I say 23 because you want to have probably 5 max medics for the last wave. You might be able to do 4, but I recommend having 5 because in the unlikely scenario where he stomps like 7 times, you want to have more than 5. But, more than 4. But his stomps are spread out. So, are they stomps? I can't remember, honestly. I think, I know he stuns a lot. And his crystal rain thingy, don't know exactly what that's called, but I'm gonna call it that, is pretty harsh, so it's not great. Yeah. I don't like the crystal rain thing, but the good thing is he only does it once. And there's DJ because DJ's purple track means soldiers can see a ton of the area of U-turn, which is why I'm using U-turn, because accelerators can see the whole map at max level. Imagine that. And soldiers can see most of the map, especially the ones in the middle. See? Imagine this guy maxed out with a purple max DJ booth. You could see like up to here. So that's why I picked this track. I'm not going to comment unless I need to from now on. because I like having some pauses in my videos. That's what I'm gonna do. That's 23. Need to have a few maxed out medics, but we can actually put them near the back because we only really want to unstun the accelerators. It's good to get one now, because then we just don't have no space. Yeah. And see here, max level medics get flying detection, but without any buffs, I calculated it, they have exactly 40 DPS. That's not great, but if you had 10, that's 400 DPS, you might be able to get the flyings. It'd be fairly tough though, so just imagine if I didn't have golden soldiers and I had cowboys or golden scouts, or golden cowboys. Like that. It's important to get the DJ buff on pretty much all of your towers if you can. That's why my loadout, that's why my setup is like this, because I'm gonna put the DJ slightly far back. Again, purple track is what we want because we can do that as well. That doesn't work against these guys, but it slows them down. So see here, this soldier can see very far now. I'm gonna get audio visualizer because that'll get every single one. This medic, pretty good range. Yeah. I love how Commander says possessed armor. Like, is that a piece of armor possessed? So casually. Like, does this guy think that's normal? I don't know. But yeah. So that's huge range. This is the best soldier range here. Okay. Yeah, DJ Booth will be able to get the accelerator, so it's kind of going to be in a line across here. If you can imagine what I'm doing. And then I'm going to have a mercenary base up here. Until you've got riot guards, go with grenadiers. They're slightly better than riflemen for this mode. Because you're dealing with a bunch of enemies rather than strong enemies that need single target. For the most part. But that's an exception in like wave 30 or something. Plus. Then you're dealing with enemies that need single target more than not. This wave is a bit of a choke wave, but you can get it. Just be careful here. Not great. We need an accelerator for the next wave, so I'm gonna get one. You only really need a level 0 though. If you want level 1, you can. See, look at that range. It's crazy with the 22.5% strength damage. What do you call it? Range buff, yeah. Level 1's probably the best. You don't really need any more than that right now for this wave. You can just keep going. You can get the improved training if you want. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get riot control. Yeah, this necromancer won't stand a chance with the accelerator. See? Yeah. Honestly, if we didn't have the accelerator, it'd probably be like here and still summoning, so that's why I got it. I combined the purple track with the mercenary base because it improves the overall range of the 10% and eventually 20% damage buff. So it's like a buff to help another buff. Here are the flyings. They each have 225 HP. You can get a lot of them, so that's why I don't recommend bringing medics, but I mean, alone, you can definitely bring medics. They will help you a lot, but don't bring them without another flying detection tower. Because Accelerator doesn't get that. Mercenary Base doesn't get that. DJ Booth doesn't get that, even though it doesn't do very much damage. And so, you need, ideally, 2 tabs. Okay, now that I've got ride control, I'm going to get a second accelerator. That should be plenty. Just take these problems out. Riot Guard's doing its work now. These guys have a lot of health. 1,200. They get more, but, you know. That just took a chunk out of the Fallen Giant's health. Right. Go back, Fallen Jester. Go back! Yeah! Back to where you came from, guys. Powerhouse Armor seems to be the best until max level. I don't really recommend Supercharger, but if you want to get that, like, so that you can rush max level, that's fine. But if you're one of those people who likes to follow the guide exactly, like me, and you want to have the exact loadout and the exact towers placed at the right time, do exactly what I'm doing, that's fine. This is gonna work for you. Because, again, don't have skills. So, yeah. Powerhouse Armor? Yeah, we've got these guys. But I'm going to use this anyway. Okay. Now, you can't actually fit an accelerator there, but you can fit one here, so I'm going to put this guy here. The rest of the accelerators will be in the back row. So, back here. Actually, no. I'll have one here, but 3 of these guys will go here. It's a pretty cruisy game. You never get close to dying. The closest you'll get was that Necromancer here. Fallen King dies probably here. So, don't worry about that. It's not a close spot. It's pretty damn easy. I mean, you know. Pretty easy. It's pretty easy. But, yeah. Alright, so, extra juice and second energy canister. The reason I don't like putting Excels like here is because it wastes that much range. I like to put them in the center, because they are the main damage. This is an alright placement. I prefer to have them further in, but I can afford to have them further back. And yeah, I know I could sell the soldiers, but I'm not going to. Because I don't really need to. I have nearly perfect range. It's not worth it. Just if you're wondering why we got exactly 23 soldiers, we've got 40 spaces, right? 8 of those go to Accelerator, 5 go to Medic, 3 go to Mercenary Base, and 1 goes to DJ Booth. That's 1 plus 3, 4, plus 5, 9, plus 8, 17. 17 plus 23 is 40, and I want to have the most towers I can. So that's what. You can do the same thing in a duo, you just only get 13 soldiers. That works too. I've tried it. So don't worry if you're trying to carry your level 3 friend. No, not level 3. You can't be there. But like, let's say you're trying to carry your friend who's just unlocked Fallen. Yeah, this still works. Don't worry. These Fallen Seraphs get a lot closer though than the last bit, but yeah, you get. Now we do need more flying detection, so hold on a minute. Okay, yeah, this Fallen Shield's not great, but I have 5 plus 3. I've got 8 accelerators now. What is it? Now, you leave them at level 3 for a bit and just start to get equipment upgrades. If you want, you can turn the track to green for this wave, because Fallen Shield's not that hard to beat. this guy dies pretty quickly, especially with the riot guards. Yeah, he's cooked. There's no way he gets past. So, yeah. As long as you follow this pretty well, yeah, you won. That was... yeah. Those fallen seraphs were the last flyings to get that far. The angel will die now because of the maxed out 23 golden soldiers. Well, that's what the next step is. So I strategically put the DJ right next, like right in the middle, so that every tower gets the buff. Now, this tank dies, don't worry about it. It's not even close. Because remember, we've got all the range of here for the accelerators. Pretty easy to win this. Here's another max. If you want to see what max soldier looks like, max golden soldier, this one is a further away, but pretty cool. Yeah. So do this with every single golden soldier you have. Everyone. They do a lot of damage. And I've done this before, so I know this works. Okay, now that you have most of your guys like this, you want to put them... use the ability, put it back on purple. You need the range. Now that you're getting a bunch of money, you don't really need the green track anymore. You need to use your golden soldiers now, rather than buy more. Fallen angels here, but we are prepared. We have so many golden soldiers, it's not even going to be hard. He's going to be destroyed by these soldiers. Just watch this. The beauty of the death. Haha. No, it's just easy though. He's not even a tough guy with these soldiers. That's the strength of this tower. The middle row is all maxed out. Now it's, yeah, you want to get these ones, then these ones. No real particular order you need to do them in, but yeah. It's good to have a systematic order so that you know where you're going next. Don't waste time. You can look for the ones that have flat caps, aren't max yet, and the ones that don't, that are like the round little puffy ones, are max. Yeah. When I changed that to purple track, it was quite important because this purple track will help us a lot on wave 40. You can't have green track all the way through the game, unfortunately. So, yeah. This will get you 1,000 coins. And like 30 minutes. So if you have 30 minutes, once you've learned this strategy, and it's not even hard to follow, but that might be because I made it, so it's not hard for me to follow, but it's not something that is close. Once you have all these towers, and you're fairly experienced, you can do this. And this Fallen Honor Guard won't kill us, because no, I'm not bothering to use the medic ability until he hits my accelerators. We can use this if we want to slow him down a bit. Yeah, he's not even gonna get to hit my accelerators. Okay, he will, there you go. In that case, I'll use the ability. 2 more soldiers. 1. And... Hey Dad, I'm recording a video.
Yeah, you haven't had week pics yet, have you?
No.
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 This is
I am recording a YouTube video.
I'm sorry.
To be clear. No, don't be sorry. I'm just telling you that.
Here is a bit of omelette for you to try.
Thanks, Dad.
It is really nice.
Yummy. This looks good, yeah.
Yeah, I think I won't make you a whole one today. I'll make you week bits in a minute, but
Alright.
Right.
Thank you. Love you, Dad.
Love you too, Woody.
Now that you've maxed out 23 golden soldiers, get all your accelerators to max level. But first, get them all to supercharger. Individually. I don't know how to eat an omelet. I've never tried this before. I'm gonna do my best to... What? Oh, yummy. Yeah, these are good. Mmm. This fallen summoner's destroyed. There's just no shot it's gonna win. It's important to get the medics with the range buff because they need. If the tower's not in range of the medic, it won't actually get healed by the medic at max level. So you want 5 max medics. Then max out your mercenary base for the 20% damage buff. Keep them on riot guards. For the fallen shield you want... Yeah, okay. Now enhanced equipment. Now we max out our accelerators. You can put the track back on green if you want, but you don't have to. I think purple with the max DJ is enough. Trying to eat more of my omelet. How does this work? Oh. Yeah, so it's like a stack. Yeah. Look at that. It's not sticking onto my fork. Yum. Okay. Make sure to press F when they stun. Or, if you're on mobile, press the button. Now that we have a bunch of maxed out accelerators, we get 3 max mercenary bases. And yeah, I know, it's the final wave. You leave the mercenary bases to last because they're only really for the Fallen King and you don't really need them. There you go. Now you place 2 mercenary bases. Make sure they're within the range of the DJ, right? Try to put them at the back. Okay. Don't worry about getting riot guards. Just go with riflemen. Because you need a bunch of single target DPS. And you don't want running HP things. You send in these. And keep the track on purple. So now you've got a bunch of riot guards at the front with the riflemen doing the damage. Now they did. Right. Okay, now heal. You want to unstun. Use 2 of them. Okay. Now it's just the Fallen King. And you. I have to be honest, this fight is not hard. His HP just drains. It's not even difficult. He's already at half health, you see? It's just not hard. Alright, now, heal. Okay, now heal. Right. That healed most of us. So we keep shooting. Now, just be warned, if you're on mobile, I should have said this earlier. If you're on mobile, when you get to wave 37, use a timescale ticket and set it to half speed. It'll make it twice as easy for your little mobile device to handle the lag. I'm on a desktop PC and this is still lagging a bit. Oh, we won. That's how not hard this is. I won't say this is easy, but it's not hard. Boom! Enjoy your 1,000 coins. Oh, and you get 562 XP. So that doubles on weekends. Guess you should have played on weekends if you didn't. Told you to. Oh. You also get a special prize. I got 3 revive tickets. That's pretty good. That's how you sell off. See you guys in the next video. Bye.